y'all, what's up? What's up? It's your girl here, MJ's Nia. Welcome to the channel. So yes, she has been arrested. So Jasmine Moss is charged with child neglect. Let me go ahead and play this video and we can talk about it after.
Reportedly ran her hair removal business from this home in Westwood, according to police. Although two cars were in the driveway, no one came to the door to talk to me about the recent social media post that sparked a Memphis police investigation. I did speak with Melanie Salisbury, the owner of the Memphis Skin Academy in Bartlett.
Myself being a mother, I probably would not have my child as young as 5 doing services such as that.
Moss's social media post showing a 5-year-old girl waxing a nude adult went viral last week. The Memphis Police Department says the images were uploaded to Moss's Instagram account to promote her hair removal service.
In Tennessee, you have to be at least 16 years or older to actually get hours to obtain a license for becoming an esthetician.
Police documents say the post claimed her daughter waxed 24 clients for more than 8 hours. Salisbury says waxing is too dangerous for a child.
Even as an adult experienced professional, you can get burns.
To become a licensed esthetician in the state of Tennessee, you must complete 750 hours of training and pass written and physical exams. Salisbury says although it is not illegal to have an esthetician business in your home, there are laws and regulations.
Long as it's inspected by our Tennessee State Board of Cosmetology, they come through and inspect the premises and other things that may surround it with your local code enforcement and things of that sort. For the safety of the public, I always advise my students to work in a professional setting.
All right, so I want to go a little bit deeper in this. So lawyer defends mom who let young daughter wax clients. So Jasmine Moss is being charged with misdemeanor child abuse and child neglect after she claimed her daughter waxed 24 women and earned over $700, reports state. So this is the lawyer speaking. He says, this is a sort of an unusual way to charge this, Balin said. Child abuse and neglect generally requires some definite harm to a child. It usually requires injury or something like that. So we got our work cut out for us, but we are looking forward to represent her. The lawyer says that the next step is to prove to the court that she is a mother who was trying to do the right thing. I have not seen the actual post. I assume they have been taken down. It's something that the state will have to turn over to us. We will see if what they can prove needs the definition of the law they charge her with. I think that's the big question here, Balin says. I think his name is Balin. Balin tells us that despite making several headlines, Moss' state of mind is normal for anyone whose liberty is in jeopardy. We also asked about the whereabouts of her daughter. That's not something I can comment on at this time, Balin said. She is expected to appear back in court on March the 20th. So yeah, he's basically taking up for her. He's saying that she shouldn't have got, charges with this theft because she didn't physically harm him. Well, she did put her daughter in danger, according to the news. I just showed you guys the video. She did put her daughter in danger. She could have hurt herself. And then not only that, her daughter was exposed to women's private parts. Are you not concerned about that? So, a lot of people were saying there's a lot of pedos online. There's a lot of people who are pedophiles out there too, in general, out in the main public. So you don't know what type of danger you was putting her in. Something later on could have happened to her. So that's why they charge her with it. But not only that, Jasmine was online bragging about how much money she was making. They just said that just here in the article, and I just talked about it because I did another video on her already. And I talked about how, Gen Z, having a lot of issues in that video. So go check it out before you see this one. Or you can check it out after this one. But yeah, she basically was bragging about it. And people were calling her out online. And she just pretty much gave them a nasty attitude back. So I don't feel sorry for the mother, unfortunately. I've said this for 1,000 times. And you're going to keep hearing me. And I'm going to sound like a broken record. The oversharing is killing people. When it comes to online, the oversharing of every little thing that you do in your life is going to get you in a lot of troubles. And I said, protect your kids, protect your relationship. because you're not going to like what people say. And then not only that, you're not going to like if people go report you as well. And that's what they did. They reported her. So on to the next topic. So a lot of now, if you is a Trump supporter or if you is a President Joe Biden supporter, good for you. That is not what I'm talking about here. We're actually, and I don't think he had anything to do with this. It was it was his supporters. I don't think Trump, I might be wrong. Let me know, but he didn't have, from what my knowledge was, he didn't have anything to do with this. But anyway, it says GoFundMe clarifies policy after fundraising launch aims to pay Donald Trump $355 million fine. GoFundMe. Stand with Trump, fund the 300, the money, a just judgment. So they already raised quite a bit. And Elena Cardone is organizing this fundraiser. So a lot of people were questioning, like, because I've actually talked about GoFundMe several times on this channel. It's supposed to be for people with financial issues or some problem that they're in and they're trying to get out of it, right? So I have talked about GoFundMe before on this channel. So a lot of people were confused, like, why did this person start up a GoFundMe? Like, if you want to support him, I believe you go to his wherever he's at to go support him there. But to have a GoFundMe, he's not in a financial crisis and he doesn't seem to be going in a problem. He's running for president. So, like I said, I don't know if Trump was aware of it or whatnot, but his supporter was the one that started this GoFundMe. So let's go on. So the person says here, Elena Cardone, stand with Trump, and then at real Donald Trump, at Donald Trump Jr. So she did add the son. Okay, GoFundMe.com. So this person, I think, is replying back to them, says her name is Nicolette Resister, says 2015. She said, I reported your illegal fundraising. You cannot use GoFundMe to pay fines on illegal activities. Tell all of your contributors that their money will be refunded. Shame on you for supporting a man who has ruined so many lives, especially those who actually got their grab and all of you. Ooh, Lord. We receive your claim. One of our team members will review your claim with the next 2 business days and reply to the email address you included. Thanks so much for your patience. Help Center. So this person went and reported. Child, the white people are fighting, honey. Child.
What is the tea? The girls are fighting. No! The girls are fighting. Why?
That's it. All right. So, judge orders Donald Trump and his companions to pay nearly $355 million in a New York civil fraud case. What today is? February the 16th. That was February 16th. Today is the 21st. Child, let me tell you something. Oh, have mercy. But as you can see, let me read some of these comments. And this is what people were saying. Like, if you want to support, who's ever, is running for president, there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to leave GoFundMe out of it. GoFundMe is for people who actually really do need it. They fell on hard times or something bad happened to them. And this is, legal. This is like illegal things. So that's not what the GoFundMe is made for. Because then if that's the case, everybody who goes to jail or does something illegal, then they'll want to go get a GoFundMe. So we shouldn't be doing that. Now I'm gonna read some of these comments over here. It says, I thought people can't afford groceries, but they're fundraising for a billionaire. Seems Donald still doesn't pay his debts. The man paid no taxes. They protest student loan forgiveness bill are fundraising for his judgment. Laughing my ass off. It's a damn cult at this point. Just gave my donation. Might as well give it to him than immigrants in other countries. And that's another topic I'll be talking about later on, is the immigration, because a lot of people is upset about that. I kind of talked about it already. Poor people doing a GoFundMe for a billionaire can't make it up. It's not even brainwash anymore. Pure mental at this point if they do fund these creatures. Now, I know Trump supporters are cuckoo. like I say, people have been talking about this. They found this very kind of odd that there was a GoFundMe. So, yeah, a lot of people was a little, you know, they want to know why was this going on for him, because he has money. He's not in financial crisis. So, and he's running for president. So, child, all I know is the people, the white tees are filing, the white tees are fighting, the white tees are fighting, child. Anyway, I want to want you guys to be aware of scams that's going on out here. There's always been scams, but the scammers are trying to become a little bit more smart. They're trying to play as a friend. And before I go in this conversation, you're like, well, Nia, we all know this. No, it's different type of scammers now. They're trying to become more smarter now online.
Scams nationwide are growing at an alarming rate, with scammers becoming even more clever each time.
Now experts are sharing one of the latest trends these criminals are using to take advantage of people. Fox's Tom Vucker has a story.
The latest internet monster, voice cloning, is already loose and running wild. You get a call on voicemail from a friend or relative saying they need money immediately because of an emergency that requires money. It sounds just like them, and so you send the money or your credit card number.
You get a call saying I'm in jail or I'm stuck somewhere, and it really does sound like your loved one, but it could very well be a scammer.
University of Michigan computer science engineer Professor Hafiz Malik is working on ways to hold the monster of deepfake voice cloning at bay.
Technology is moving at lightning pace. And this monster is just like getting better. And they are getting more and more realistic every passing day.
The motherlode of pre-recorded voice and videos is found on social media: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, and many, many more. Voices are also often recorded at meetings and rallies, or simply talking to someone on the phone who's trying to sell you something, or asking survey questions is more than enough. And hacked phone voicemail is another source.
Based on my understanding, I think current state is you need just few seconds of someone's voice typing in the text, and you can put words in my mouth that I never utter, never say.
Malik and other experts are creating, as we speak, systems to divulge deep fakes. But this is a high-tech game of cat and mouse.
We are very close to the point where you could have a live telephone call with a bot and not know you're talking to a bot.
Until there's a foolproof tech remedy to automatically detect this cloning, there is the potential for even the deepest evils imaginable.
There's a lot you can do that's harmful with this kind of technology. You can get somebody very upset, an example being recording the voice of a loved one who's passed on.
And if the victims are highly susceptible to such manipulation, the victims can be ripped off to keep up these false conversations.
And I'll explain that in the video, but normally they would try to play as a celebrity or like a family member. They're trying to play as somebody you might know off of social media. So, like, normally when people watch my videos on YouTube, they'll go DM me on Twitter or Instagram and be like, hey, I like that video. Let's talk about it, and DM me, and here's another video. People all the time go to my DMs and be like, hey, what about this video? This something just happened. So that's how I talk about a lot of things based off of what people say in the DMs. And, I'm cool with that. But this particular person came in my DM and I was asking him, like, who are you? Did you went to my YouTube channel? Did you went to my TikTok? Because I do make videos. No, but let me go ahead and play this audio for you guys and I'll be right back. But basically, this guy changed his profile picture. This picture here had a picture of a guy leaning on the wall. I'm not even lying. He had a picture of himself leaning against the wall. I've actually had other people who DM me like last year. They kept changing up their profile pics because I want to see if they kept changing up their profile pics. They were asking me a lot of weird questions about, where I live and stuff like that. So let me read this to you so you can get a hint as to what I'm talking about. So this person said hi. I said hello. He said, I'm in the office. Can we talk later? Because I guess I messaged him too late. Because he messaged me at 10:35 p.m. Then the next day was Tuesday. He says, yeah, that's fine. Then I said, hey, hello, good morning. Well, it's nighttime for me. Okay. Well, good morning for you. So, who are you? I'm boy. What are you doing right now? And then I said, I'm a boy. I'm a boy. I kind of figured that. But why? And then the weird thing about it was he said, what are you doing right now? Why would you be asking that? And I said, but I didn't even answer that because I thought that was weird. We don't know each other. But why did you message me? Do you know me from YouTube, Twitch, or TikTok? Because I make videos. I thought this because I get a lot of people who DM me and they'll come from my YouTube channels or my TikTok videos and stuff like that. So he said, no, I don't know who you are. So I said, how did you find me just off the gram? And this is weird. He said, just I like your profile pic. That's why I messaged you. So I said, okay. Normally, people will always message me based off of the comment that I make on the gram or a video that I made. So I thought that was very interesting. Then he says, what are you doing right now? I said, talking to my bestie and editing a video. I normally do that a lot. I'm not ashamed of that. Everybody knows I have a bestie and I always make videos. I'm not ashamed to hide that. So he said, oh, okay, take your time. How old are you? I'm like, why does he need to know my age? Like I said, I don't really care. 35. I'm not ashamed of my age, really. He said, where are you from? I said, America. Then he started asking a little bit more personal questions about being married. And I said, no, I'm not married. And then I shouldn't. I was like, okay, what's going on? Then he's saying, America, Donald Trump. I don't know why he brought that up. I can care less about Donald Trump or President Joe Biden. I don't really talk too much about them on my channel. And then it says, no, I'm not married. Okay, it seems like you're busy with someone else. I said, someone else? Like, what is he talking about? And I said, someone else, probably. I was like, yeah, I have friends and family. Yeah, I would be busy with them. And he's like, okay. And then he laughed. Whoever this is I'm talking to my bestie right now. And he's like, what's your darkest secret that you never want to tell anyone? It's his darkest secret. I don't have one. I don't have any secrets. Okay, your darkest fantasy. Dude, who are you? And it says, dude, am I funny? I just want to know who you are. I should say who you are. Like, where are you from? And then he never tell me where you from. You can imagine me whatever you want. Sha, I just want to know who you are. I just want to know your nationality. Okay, it's time to ready for office. See you later. He wanted to know my nationality. Then he said, I said, you always run off the office. Well, have a nice day. I thought that was weird because when I was like, why is he always running off to the office? Then he says, you too. Then he says, I want to tell you something. Well, we'll never talk again soon. Goodbye. I was like, okay, this is weird DMs that I've ever had. So normally, so I don't know what type of scammer this was or what was his angle. I don't know what was he doing. Because normally if it's somebody who's scamming, they normally are from like Africa, like Nigeria. And they always start off with, hello, dear. Hi, dear. I'm such and such. Like, I've had people DM me trying to play on celebrities. And I'm like, I'll sit there and just laugh. Like, I know you're not a celebrity and I'm not going to send you money. I've actually told somebody that several times. Like, I know you're not a celebrity. I don't have any money. I'm not sending you any money. Please do not DM me ever again. I literally had somebody turn around in the same moment and was saying, why are you so ugly? I immediately reported them because you just told on yourself. This person, however, I don't know who this is. I can't tell if this is a scammer or whatnot, but beware of these DMs. A lot of these people are coming into the DMs more often. I have more people now like this that's coming in the DMs. They're asking weird questions. Like, I had somebody not too long ago, Missy, I don't know if I can find them, but they were saying that they can help me with the YouTube channel. They can help me with my Twitch channel, not YouTube. And they were saying that I can get you followers. And normally on Twitch, the people come on Twitch and try to sell you followers. This person came to my DMs and he was saying, so I was like, okay, this is somebody who's trying to, get me to, buy something, right? And then the next thing you know, he said, oh yeah, and I can be your personal friend. Hint, hint. And I'm like, what? So these scammers are becoming a little weird. Um, it's like normally it'll be like back in the day when someone scam you, they'll be like, "Oh, I have $1 million for you." They'll email you telling you, "Hey, I have $1 million for you. Just send me your bank account information and I'll give it to you." The scammers now is very weird. They're so different. Mostly the scammers on the gram, they would um they would play as like a celebrity or something, or somebody I think some of the scammers are kind of aware of this now, and they're trying to be like a friend, so to speak, or they're trying to, because it's like, dude, like, I don't know who you are, and you're asking me all these questions. And then the weird thing about it, I guess because he couldn't get no information out of me, he was like, well, I won't talk to you again. And I'm like, I wanted to let him know, like, this is weird. So beware of this. Some of the scammers are a little different now. They're not the same scammers that we know back in 2018 and 2017. 17. I was sharing this so you guys can be aware of it because I didn't got scammed. But I heard that people are getting scammed because of people like this. They're not posing as someone. They're trying to be a friend. And this is kind of different for me. I don't know if that's for you, but I know normally they would try to pose as somebody who I already know. And I guess that is not working. So whoever this is, I think that they're working with somebody else because there was another person. He's he's messaging me. So the scammers are really bad. And if you think I'm not tripping, if you think I'm not playing, if you think I'm over exaggerating, Lovelyti got recently scammed by somebody off the gram, and it's normally I see a lot of it on the gram. It's all over social media, but I normally see it on the gram. And I also found out somebody who used to, I think the guy who hosts over the Real Housewife Atlanta reunions, he got scammed.
Like y'all, and I'm so glad, like, y'all want to realize this, because there's always little hiccups. So there's a scamming ass DJ in Minneapolis. So my thing is, y'all know I just live here. I don't do stuff here. I don't really do events in Minnesota. All my stuff is in Atlanta. All my peoples are in Atlanta. That's why I do my events. So that's why I kind of connected with Street Keys to like kind of help out, like find like, the up and coming talent, DJs, whatever, let me give them a platform, show them some love in Minnesota. And so, and I'm not going to say the DJ's name just for the fact that I know y'all. Y'all tore Vlad TV a new asshole when he got my Instagram page deleted. That motherfucker can't see a teacup emoji without, waking up in cold sweats, okay? So y'all literally drug Vlad TV for 2 weeks straight. Y'all will mess up this man's whole little whatever he's trying to build. But basically what he did, I paid him money to DJ at my event, and he ended up doing some subcontractor shit where he went and contacted another DJ on Instagram that morning and basically acted like this DJ that he contracted was himself. So this other DJ shows up. He's confused. I don't know. I'm thinking he's the initial DJ that was hired, and he has another gig to get to, because he was supposed to be relieved at a certain time. And so that's why we had to kind of pause the music and talk to him in the back room. And I just really want to thank and shout out DJ Relic. He's a new up-and-coming DJ. He's really only DJed for, like, close friends and family. So this is one of the biggest events he's ever done. And I just really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your professionalism, for staying. He realized how important the event was. He was like, once he saw people were there from, like, Cali and Atlanta and New York, he was like, I just couldn't leave y'all. So the other DJ, you're a scam artist, and I want my money back. It's funny that people think they can treat people any type of way because I guess they didn't know I was Lovelyti. So they, this person has been scamming many parties in Minneapolis. That's what I'm finding out. And so either you're going to give me my money or we're going to take it to court. Because not only did he scam the DJ that he had come, he didn't even pay the guy that he had come in his place. he also took our money. So, yeah, we'll be getting it back. But like I said, I don't want to be like the bully because I have such a huge platform. I know the tea sippers will go to his page and tear up his shit and fuck up his profile. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to keep the other DJ's name just kind of private. But just know that you're going to give me back my money. And we ended up paying DJ Relic because he did a wonderful job. But I just, shout out to him. And, like they say, pressure makes diamonds. And it just showed that even under pressure, even though you were kind of scammed to take this guy's place and you didn't know, what my event was, he was able to get music together. Anytime Marquis went up there and was requesting songs, he's like, I'm getting on it. I'm downloading it now. And by the end of the night, he relaxed. So at first he was scared. He thought like the tea sippers was going to boo the DJ. And I was like, no, my fans are not like that. You know what I'm saying? They carry themselves well. Nobody's going to come up here and, attack you. Just do your thing. Just do your thing. Nobody even knows what's going on behind the scenes. And so if you are in Minnesota and you need a DJ, make sure you guys go and follow and support DJ Relic. So shout out to him for just working under pressure and not blaming us for this scam ass DJ. Okay, so I appreciate it. But like I said, like I've been saying for a while, we are in the age of Aquarius, and all of these scammers and all of these, these fake ass people, they will be exposed. So it's really sad, but everything happens for a reason. And now I do have a DJ that if I do decide to do some stuff in the Twin Cities, I can call DJ Relic instead of the other trash ass DJ who stole my money and then try to subcontract somebody on the low. So like I said, you're going to give me back my coins. If not, I will be suing you for breach of contract, sir. Okay? So you played with the right one. You're thinking that I'm just some, random chick that you can play and get over on $600. I have the money to take you to court, and I definitely will. And if you keep playing, I will definitely ruin your reputation. Because one thing I don't do, I don't scam people. I have integrity, and I expect that people that I hire also have integrity. So once again, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and support DJ Relic. Shout out to you. And it was really good just talking to you after the fact. And just thank you for just staying and just being so professional and, just rocking out, playing good music. And because, that's one thing we like to do as tea sippers. We come to dance and have a good old funky time. And he did not disappoint, so just thank you so much. So just shout out to everybody who just really stepped up and helped out with the event, from Emily to my cousin Tola.
These people wired a lot of money.
Andy Cohen reveals how he fell for an email phishing scam on an episode of his podcast, Daddy Diaries. On the episode, the Watch What Happens Live star gives co-host John Hill the details, with Andy saying he initially thought the scam email was legit because he had recently lost a bank card.
I got an email being like, there may be fraud on your account. And I was like, oh, this is attached to the card that I lost. And I logged into my bank account.
Then Andy says the red flag went up and he knew something wasn't right. But by then, it was too late.
Then it asked me for my Apple ID and password. And I was like, okay, this never happens. So I bailed out, but I had already logged into my bank app. And I think somehow my logging in through whatever this site was gave them access to my bank app.
And the truly wild part was how the sophisticated scammers made everything look above board.
I get a call and it comes up on my phone as the name of the bank. And they're like, it's fraud alert, whatever. I go, yes, we need to talk. No. And then they were naming credits that I had made because they clearly had access to my account. John, I stayed on the line with this woman for an hour and 10 minutes. At one point, she said, okay, I need you to enter into your phone these numbers. And I went to the keypad and I entered a bunch of numbers, okay, that she told me to enter. And what came onto my screen was, it basically said that I had set up call forwarding and message forwarding on my phone. And I go, and I immediately took a screenshot of it, thank God. And I said to the woman, this thing says that there's call for, she goes, ignore that. I go to the bank yesterday, first thing. These people wired out of 2 accounts that I have a lot of money. The bank called me to confirm the wires that these fraudsters did, but since I had set up call forwarding, the call forwarding went to the scam artists.
And they confirmed it.
And they confirmed the wires.
In the end, he just wants people to be more cautious.
I think part of my advice for people is if you feel something is happening, just go to your bank branch. And when you get emails, look very closely at the email address they're coming from. Just be very careful, man.
Family members lost nearly $10,000 in a phone scam, and they want others to be on alert for this same kind of fraud. Police suspect they fell victim to fraudsters who are using artificial intelligence and who are targeting seniors right across the country. Mark Quinn has been looking into this. He's in St. John's this morning. Mark, always good to see you. Tell us what happened to this family and what they're warning about today.
Good to speak with you as well, Heather. Well, it's really a tragic story about people taking advantage of the kindness of elders in particular. And in this case, in this family's case, they received a call. I spoke with Donna Leto, and she received a call in December. And the person on the phone said it was her son, and she believed it. That person said they had been in an accident, and they were in jail, and they needed bail money, and they passed her to a person they said was a lawyer. That lawyer told her they needed to get $8,900 in cash and give it to a court official here in St. John's who would process it, and her son would be released from jail. They did that. They gave the money, and they lost it. It's really a horrible, tragic story where they believed that that was their son, and they gave over this money, this cash, in the hope that they would help him.
I mean, I guess I wonder, we've talked about various forms of this grandparent scam, but this really brings in high tech. How does it work? How are fraudsters tricking people into thinking they're actually speaking with a real family member?
Yes, that's the really intriguing and frightening part of this story, is that we spoke with an expert here at MUN at the university here in St. John's, and he said that they're using technology, AI technology, which can replicate and clone a person's voice. So with a small sample of someone's voice, you can feed that into a computer, and it can regurgitate, essentially, bring out a cloned version of that voice that can, and in real time, can be responding to people. So when we spoke with Donna, for example, she said she asked a question. She said, "Your voice sounds a bit off. Do you have a cold?" And her son, the person she believed was her son, said, "Yes, I have a cold. It's not COVID. I'll be fine," and then passed her to the lawyer. Now, she talked about this, and I asked her how convincing was that voice, and here's what she said.
Very convincing. I mean, I thought for sure it was Daryl. I quickly looked at the receiver when the call came in. I thought it was his number, but it was a quick glance now. And when I heard his voice, I thought for sure it was Daryl. A little bit of a difference, but just like he might have had a bit of a cold, and that's what I asked him.
Yeah, so there's Donna Leto, who spoke about the call she received from the man she thought was her son. Luckily, in this case, they were asked for more money, and they figured out that this was a scam because there were details in what they were being asked that didn't make sense. They questioned that and realized it was a scam, so they didn't lose more money. But other people have lost as much as $58,000 here in St. John's to similar scams, and police are investigating. No one's been charged in the Leto's case, but there has been a man charged, a man from Ontario who's here in St. John's who's been charged. He's facing 30 charges of fraud and also extortion, and police are continuing to investigate. Heather?
Mark, thank you very much. There's Mark Quinn in our newsroom in St. John's, and Mark's put up an article online for you if you'd like to read more and learn more about being aware of this kind of thing and protecting yourself. It's at cbcnews.ca, up on the front page this morning.
So the scams are they're a little bit more different now. They're not the same scams we saw back in the early 2000s. These people are becoming smarter, and they're trying to figure out ways. I just had somebody not too long ago playing as two people. They were playing as two people, and they didn't think I knew about it. Every time that one person would start meshing, the other one would start meshing. I said, and they were talking back and forth to each other. So they were like, "Oh yeah, did you talk to so-and-so?" And it's weird. They're very different now. So I just want people to be aware of this, be smart, because people are trying to figure out ways to get money out of you. They're trying to figure out ways to get money out of So be careful about it. So, yeah, there you have it. I just want people to be aware of this. People are becoming a lot smarter on the gram, on the internet, when it comes to scamming. I don't know what this person was doing. It was very weird. It was very odd. But I think they were trying to get some type of information out of me. And normally, like, normally I can pick, I know that person was a scammer, but normally when a person is scamming you, they come right out playing as a celebrity or like a family member. This person didn't do that. They were saying that they saw my picture. So where did you saw my picture at? Because evidently it was on the gram. I don't comment on other people's blogs. I just give it a heart. But people do see when you give a heart to other blogs or other videos or whatnot on the gram. They can see who's giving hearts. So that's probably how they saw my picture. But I thought that was very interesting. Beware of the scammers. The scammers are becoming a little bit more smarter. They're using AI intelligent as well. So beware of that as well. So I want to bring that out to you guys so you guys can be aware of that. That they're getting smarter now. They're trying to play as your friend. And they're also using AI intelligent. And they're not trying to use the old way of scamming. Okay. So they're trying to come up with new ideas to scam people. So be aware of that. So let me know what you think of Jasmine Moss for allowing her. She got charged with child neglect. Do you think she's innocent? Do you think she's not? Do you think people are being a little too harsh on her because she was trying to show her daughter how to, run a business? Let me know what you think down below in the comment area. Let me know what you think about the GoFundMe for Donald Trump. Do you think his supporters were wrong? Do you think that we should have mind our business? That people should have, well, I don't know. I'm just reading what other people are saying about it. Do you think that people should have mind their business on this topic? Let me know what you think down below in the comment area. And also, what do you think about the scams? Like, the scams are a lot more different now than what they were back in the day. So beware of that. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment area. But as for now, I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Fendi and Adana, Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking. I keep on demonstrating my love, my love, my love, my love. You love my lady lumps, my hump, my hump, my hump. My humps, they got you. Got you, they got you. They got you, got you, they got you.